Thursday morning. What's up, guys? It's Ricardo, junkguysdfw.net here in the Dallas-Fort Worth neighborhood, because that's exactly what DFW stands for, Dallas-Fort Worth. Sorry about the video that I issued out yesterday. It wasn't the best video I've done in a long time, but it's what I have. So the video, I got busted for recording and they made me stop and I didn't have an ending, but overall it was a boring video, and I just want to kind of show y'all what I had of it. Good morning, Junkie and Jack Flash. What's up, guys? Everybody's ready to work today. I wanted to talk to y'all a little about commercial pricing and how to do it properly. I guess I've never done a video like this. I got 2 requests by email from 2 junk removal companies, one in Canada and one in Boston, to do a video like this. And, well, I'm here to do it, man. So let's talk about it. Let's jump right in on it, guys. Because a lot of people don't realize that commercial properties are going to be more. Commercial properties estimates, commercial properties in junk removal are going to be priced a lot higher. All around junk removal. Welcome to this video. So let's jump in. Let's talk about how to do it properly. First of all, you're going to have to realize a few things about commercial properties when you do these jobs. Now, if you notice over there to my right side, I guess it's your left, you'll notice my son is here with me. Matty, you want to say hi?
Yo.
And my son is owed $175 for 2 commercial jobs that he did. You want to kind of explain what you did for those jobs? What were 2 of the jobs that you did?
I think the first 75 for 4 pallets, right?
Yeah, $75 for 4 pallets in Dallas, and
Yes,
then
they're pretty decent sized pallets.
yeah,
And then I think it was like 3 or another 4 pallets and then a freezer.
4 pallets and another freezer for how much?
100.
$100. Okay, so he's got 2 jobs right now that he has not got paid for, and that's the first thing you're going to have to realize, is that there's going to be net terms on about 90% of jobs. So just get used to it, that the money is not in your hand, okay? And I'm going to set you an example, because this is the kind of reaction you're going to get. Madison, what's the first reaction that you get when you do a job but the money's not in your hand? I mean, how do you feel about it?
It's bullshit.
Exactly.
I just did it for no reason.
Exactly. That's how people feel. Now imagine that's only $175, but imagine when you do a job that's $1,075. That's a bigger deal. You always have to be prepared that these people are not going to pay you on time. So that's one of the things that when you take in consideration your estimates and how to properly price everything. So let's get into it, guys. Let's pretend that you walk into a bar and not the bar owner hired you, the owner of the building has hired you. Why? Because the bar owner has gone bankrupt, or maybe he hasn't paid his bill and he got evicted from the property. Now, we see this all the time. This is a normal thing for me. I see this all the time, and they always hiring my company to do this stuff. You go to the property and the landlord says this to you: I want you to go into this building and remove all the stoves and anything that's commercial in there, because it is not going to be a restaurant, a bar anymore. It's going to be a laundromat. So apparently, they're not going to need kitchen equipment. So now you got to go in there and remove all the equipment. Now, our stoves on a regular basis is $45 to just remove one. When it comes to commercial, here's how I price everything. It's going to be a bigger stove. It's going to be a bigger washer and dryer. It's going to be everything else is going to be bigger. So the price has to escalate into commercial pricing. If I see a commercial stove that's movable, I automatically throw an additional $100 or additional $150 on top of everything that I'm doing. So now that stove that's maybe weighs 1,000 pounds compared to a normal household stove that weighs 100, has to go for at least $200. Take in consideration that you're doing a landlord's job. Landlords have money, they make money, so there has to be an extra surcharge. Plus, now you're in a commercial business, okay? Good morning, Raving. You have to realize that your pricing has to go up automatically. Do not feel sorry for these people because they make good money. Now, we're not ripping them off. The thing is, you're doing a bigger job. You have to charge bigger money. So let's get that first thing, okay, guys? Now, if you go, for instance, y'all saw my Dickie's barbecue video. Holy shit, I didn't even see that guy. Jesus, fuck. State trooper just passed us, and none of us are wearing seatbelts. I can't even get my seatbelt on.
Suck in, dude.
Suck in, dude. Fuck. What are you kidding? I'm like right here. Okay. And you have to realize that when we went to Dickie's Barbecue, that was a commercial job. All the tables had to be priced higher. All the booths have to be priced higher. I mean, that was a $20,000 plus job that we did at Dickie's Barbecue, guys. It took us about a week to do it. Actually, 4 days to do it. But we knew automatically going into that the owner of Dickie's Barbecue was going to pay us a good price. She owned a lot more properties. And here's the thing about it. When you're pricing these junk removals, do realize that these owners, these landlords have other properties. Dickie's Barbecue wasn't the only property she owned, okay? If you price it properly and don't rip them off, they'll give you more property. So that's how it works out for me. All the commercial properties that I do always rehire me because of the fact that they own other properties and the fact that is I gave them good pricing. So all the way realize that. Okay, so I got a question here, Raving. On my way to do a quote, you guys be safe out there. Got 23,300 commercial quote on the table right now. Hey, good luck with that, Raving. I hope you get that. Knock it out, dude. That's a lot of money. Commercial pricing. Net terms are going to be something that you have to realize. Pricing it higher is going to be something you realize that you have to do. And being careful at these commercial jobs is very, very important. Always consider that insurance might be a problem for these commercial jobs. It's never pricing for me. I have a high profile on my YouTube channel and all these videos that I do that most of the time they don't ask me for insurance because they know I do these jobs anyway. They know I'm very thorough on these jobs, so they get done the proper way. I just got a phone call right now for a guy who's removing appliances. I guess it's going to be a stove, and that's why I brought up the whole thing about a stove in a commercial bar in the Deep Ellum area. Pretty funny how I removed hot tubs and how I removed the Dickie's Barbecue, and he said the only reason I hired you is because the way I slapped the meat at Dickie's Barbecue and slammed into it. He thought it was really funny, so he's going to hire me to remove the stoves. And I go, hey, listen, I usually charge $45, but you know, when it's a big stove, it's of course a lot more. He said, no, I understand, guys. Y'all just come out, y'all can do your YouTube video and make it funny. He's kind of hyped up about it, so that's an incentive for me already. The guy already know that this is a qualification that I've done. This is something that I'm capable of doing. Why? Because he's seen my videos. So that was kind of a plus for me. Of course, you're not going to get that benefit if you just started out junk removal. You probably don't even have a YouTube channel. You probably don't even have ever recorded one job ever. When you're doing these commercial quotes, guys, be sure that there's also a way that you're going to be able to get paid for the job you do. A lot of people jump in these jobs thinking that it's going to be all cake and that it's going to be an easy job, but then when you got working for it, you just realize that you underestimated the job and there's no money in it for you at all. And that's where you're going to get disappointed at, guys. Always realize that there has to be some kind of upcharge. Do not undercharge yourself, which a lot of people do. I am right now working with 2 other junk removal companies just to get a quote going for an eviction, just to get the quote, just to get the job. I also looked at another person's pictures of another house that they're doing because they want to get the job. I'm working with a guy locally right now for a commercial job. It's going to be about a $40,000 job, and he wants to get it because he's about to have kids, and he just wants to be sure that he's going to get this job. And he came over to my house, and he came to talk to me. He showed me the video, and I said, hey, the job, dude, this is a huge job. So I think what's going to happen is that me and him are going to combine ourselves. He's going to combine my financials to rent the dumpsters out for him, and because he doesn't have the finances to get all these dumpsters. So I think we're going to do a 50-50 split down the middle on about a $35,000 job, just because the fact that he can't afford these dumpsters and I can, and to pay all the employees to remove this stuff on a daily basis is going to go on me. But we don't even know if he's going to get the bid. We don't know if he's going to even get the job, but I helped him out, and I think we're going to bid about a $30,000 or $35,000 on this job. So that's how it works. You got to realize, guys, that when you're doing these commercial jobs, you got to be able to be confident that you can afford to price these things out properly. And that's why I always tell people, be sure you're able to afford. Don't jump into something that you're going to need 5 dumpsters and you can't even afford the first 2. When you get a 40-yard dumpster, you're going to spend about $600 on that dumpster. Do you really have $2,400 for 4 dumpsters to sit on the property? Do you really have that much money? Apparently, this junk removal company who's going to go 50-50 on me doesn't have that money. And that's why I'm going to join up with him, and I'm going to help him do the job together. And we're going to combine it. We're going to have a contract written out, and we're just going to make it as one company, as JunkGuys. More money. Yeah. Oh, great quote right there. Great quote, what you just said, Junking Jack Flash. Sometimes you have to realize that your coworkers will probably make more money than you are because you priced the job wrong. They're getting paid $100 a head, while you're getting paid a $10,000 check, but then you subtract everything and you really made $300. Why? Here's why. You did not price the job correctly. You made an error in your estimation, and you have to just get better at it. Be sure you do not undercharge yourself, guys. This is honestly the first time I've ever done a video about commercial pricing. I'm hoping that the knowledge that I give y'all in this video, y'all don't undercut yourself, guys. If you listen, the cheapest way to do a huge job, in Junking Jack Flash, you learned a lesson 10 years ago. You learned a lesson 10 years ago, and I bet you fucking haven't made that mistake again, have you? You know? And Junking Jack Flash, I think this is one of the reasons why I do these videos. I want people not to make those mistakes that you made 10 years ago and make those mistakes. See, he says, hell no, yeah, he ain't made that mistake. I want those people to know and learn off these videos to not undercharge and undervalue their work. If you need help on these big old commercial jobs, send me an email. Send me a lot of pictures. Send me all the information you can get so at least I can try to help you out. So let's talk about this commercial job really quick, about this guy that's in the local area. I'm not going to mention his name, but he is a new junk removal company. He's up and coming, and he just got a big old job in the Dallas area. It is 3 stories high. It is cubicles, desk, monitors, assorted trash, chairs, sofas, stuff like that. Desk stuff. He's going to have to tear down desks, tear down cubicles, carry out chairs, carry out trash. But he's not capable of doing it. He barely has enough money to get one dumpster on the property, you know what I mean? He barely has enough money for one dumpster in the area, and there's nothing wrong with that. He just started, guys. He's about to have and I understand what his situation is. I'm a veteran. I've been doing this plenty of times. I know where the money should be at. Where should it be spent? So he came to me. He came to my house at about 11 p.m. a couple of nights ago. We walked over the estimate, and I made a deal with him. I said, listen, I will pay the employees on a daily basis. I will bring you the dumpsters. Your employees will fill them up, and we will go 50-50 on the job, but the check gets written out to Ricardo, JunkGuys. Why? I take more of the risk. He's doing more of the job, but I'm taking all the risk. How do I even, you guys are going to pay me? I don't know. But if the check is written out to Junk Guys, to Ricardo, I know that I am in charge of cashing it and giving him his half. We subtract all the expenses I've spent, and then we go down the middle. And it's still a lot of money. It's still a lot of money. Junking Jack Flash says, I have partnered up on jobs before with carting companies on huge jobs. That's awesome. Nice to hear that. Here's what I want to talk about. I got a phone call. Okay, so we're going to go separate from that whole company. I got a phone call from a company in Las Vegas, Reno. I think we all know that if you've seen my videos, I am good friends with Supreme Empire, Joe Serenos up in LLC, Supreme Empire, Reno, Nevada. We're good friends. We talk all the time. Well, I got a phone call from this guy, and he just started in Reno. And he says, hey, Ricardo, I want to get to the level Joe's at. And I said, listen, you can get to Joe's level. His name is Tim. He owns RGV Junk Removal in Reno. That's his name. And he says, Ricardo, I want to get to Joe's level. I said, let me tell you something. About a year ago, Joe was at your level. Why don't you call Joe, partner up with Joe with jobs that you can't do, and he will return the favor to you. And he says, are you sure? I said, Joe is a good-hearted guy. He just had a baby. Him and his wife go together to jobs. He's a good family man. Call him up, talk to him. He said, man, I don't know. I'm going to take that risk that he doesn't like me because we're competitors. God damn it, guys. Y'all need to stop thinking like that. We are all a family. Junk removal is a brotherhood across the United States. We are a new industry. We have to help each other out right now. In the next 10 years, maybe you can fuck each other. But for right now, you have to help each other out. Get this. Tim calls and contacts Joe from Supreme Empire LLC in Reno, Nevada. They become friends, and now they are working on projects together. As a matter of fact, Tim and Joe both told me that Tim gave him a job, and they're going to pass each other jobs that they can't do because if they're too busy, they can't get to them. It benefits them in that area. These commercial jobs benefits to partner up with another junk removal service. Long term, short term, there's nothing that's going to help you. But long term, years from now, it will benefit the both of y'all, and both of y'all will make more money. And it's good karma. And I think that's very, very important when you look at business. Good karma in business is a good thing for you. Partner up with another junk removal business on a big platform, on a big job, on a big commercial job. It will benefit y'all guys. Do not be afraid to call your competitor and say, hey, I'm overwhelmed here. I need your help. Let's make a deal. What's the big deal? If they say no, fuck them. Fuck them. They got bad karma to those fuckers. You know what I mean? Bad karma to them, not to you. You're trying to make a partnership. You're trying to be friendly. If they don't want to, fuck them. But press harder. Work harder. If they tell you no, it's a challenge. Be a bigger company than them in a few years. You know what I mean? You'll be fine. Well, guys, I hope these pointers and this more of an educational talk helps y'all out to develop your business on big jobs. That's great. So All Around Junk Removal says that he talks to all his competitors, their friends, and he works out good deals. I partnered up with someone who can take leads until I move to that area. That is awesome. That is awesome. You should do that. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope y'all can get the information that I give y'all and use it to the benefit. These videos are done for y'all so y'all can make money, but y'all can benefit from it and make your business and grow it long term. All right, so I'm going to be signing off. We just arrived here at the apartments here in the Dallas area. We're doing another $400 here. Let me show y'all guys really fast where I'm at. Oops, sorry, man, what's in the way. So we're at this apartment complex right here in the Dallas area. Check it out. And I have been working at the apartments for the last few days. So for the last 31 days, we have pulled out 2 full trailers every day, which is a new record for me. Every day, we've made more than $800 no matter what, because of these apartments and the big warehouse job. It's a record for me. God has blessed me, and I thank everybody for my subscribers, everybody that's on my channel that really comes out and supports me. Guys, this is over and out for me and Madison here. Maddie?
Yo.
I will talk to y'all later. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, over there to the right side. On the left side, check out my other videos. Tell your friends. Educate your friends.